I'd love to leave that running the entire time I'm cooking, but fuck YouTube, man. 8:15 a.m. and I'm going to a party, and they're like, bring your own some food. So there's ribs in the sous vide because everyone needs to try sous vide ribs once. They've been in there overnight. This is gonna be like 10 and a half hours. It's 165. And I made a dish. I made chicken yesterday, and I had to get rid of some old peppers. So for the first time, no, actually it was the day before yesterday. For the first time, I made this dish, which was, I took old peppers, I cut them into thin strips. I took some onions I had, cut them into thin strips, threw them in my wok. Actually, threw them in my frying pan, then kind of changed them to a wok. And I just kept adding different hot sauces to it. I put Melinda's hot, so extra hot here. I was like, that's awesome. And then I put this Cholula green pepper in at the end, and it was probably one of the best side dishes I've ever had. Like, just I couldn't stop eating the peppers. Like, had stuffing and hot peppers, and it was like I kept eating the peppers. So I'm going to attempt to recreate more of it, this time using colored peppers instead of just green. And I'm probably going to take my wok. If I don't do it here, I'll do it in the back where I have the gas burner. Because woks really need a gas burner. Although my stove is fully retarded. I'm also probably not making this many. We'll see how it goes. You don't have to watch me. Actually, I'll gut one pepper on camera, even though I think I've done this already. Clean my countertops. Which one would you like to see? Now, you don't have to wash it now, because we're going to wash it in a bit. But you cut it in half. Below, like, the 50%, more top than bottom. That gives you this little cup, which you could just do that. We're going to do that in the sink anyway. But then it gives you this, with all the seeds. And you're like, well, how do I get rid of that? Well, all the seeds, it's annoying. And you go down and you push it with your thumb, and it's like, bloop. And then you'll wash out all the seeds in the sink. So that's why we don't have to wash the outsides before we cut it, because now we can wash the whole thing like that. So accomplish that first. That was a weird one. Weird EDM is weird. I'll cut an onion first, then we'll get to the drain board full of peppers. The way I did it yesterday was down the equator. I don't want rings. I could go rings. That would be that way all the time. I think I just... yeah. Claw grab so your knuckles hold the knife. If you had a giant chef's knife. I have a giant chef's knife. I just like using this one because it's got holes in it, which help things from sticking, even though everything sticks when it's an onion. There's a shorty. That's the last bit you might have to tilt down. Do that. Now I'm not going to cook them separately because onions do tend to take longer, but I'm not going to why aren't the ladies knocking down my door? I cut onions so well. Ironic knock. Iconic knock. Mr. Robot knock. Who's knocking? I think we all know who's knocking now. Alright, so there's an onion. Let's cut a pepper. Something that's gonna look good on camera. We'll use a red top and a green bottom. Christmas time. Now, if you are good, you could stand these up and you could slice straight down and you get a ring. But I'm not that good. So we're just gonna do... we're going to search for some long coms. In the end, you always let it down. See, now I'll have like, so I'll have that shape. There's a little thing in the middle. I hate that. And these will sort of stretch out during the cooking. Try another ring. Rings are not as easy as you think. I could do rings. And you're going to screw it up at one point. See, now there's nothing to ring left. God, it's too early for this many peppers. And I don't drink coffee. Well, you coffee drug addicts. I probably just throw them. See, now the question is this going to be big enough for 8 peppers and 3 onions and that bag of box of mushrooms? I don't think it's going to be. So I think I'm going to put that down. I'll can the idea of putting it on the gas burner. I'll use my Breville. Oh, look at my Breville. Look at it. Don't look at the lid too much. The lid's disgusting. I'll use my Breville and my non-stick, and then we'll do a comparison. Or I could do onions in one and peppers in the other. But there's not that many onions. This is more of a peppers conundrum. So, I'll do that for convenience and speed. Just like your mom. Alright. Let me chop all the things now. Really? That was going on for like 2 minutes. Alright, 8 peppers, divvied up, I hope, evenly between 2 pans. They're both off still. Give these mushrooms a rinse. If you're not one to leave the blue thing, you don't get eaten. Cold water. Even though they're not whole mushrooms, I still rinse them. Now, hopefully the mushrooms here will absorb the heat and really keep it in your mouth. Burn your throat. That's my goal here. We're going to do this on high, and I'm going to be vigilant, and I'm going to use my wooden spatula. Need to clean wooden spatula. Essentials for this is I'm probably going to do a whole stick of butter, half a stick each. Preferably without the wax paper. And I know you're saying, but Zeos, the thing's on high. This is Kerrygold butter, by the way. Don't use any butter but the pure Irish Kerrygold butter, or you're a sadist. This is the best stuff. Look at the color of it. This is cartoon yellow butter. But that's not going to be enough fat to cook it in, so we're going to go with a little bit of and then salt. And salt will help pull out, this is kosher salt. The salt will help pull out moisture, and it'll cook faster. Better. Stronger. Pepper now. No. Alright, we're going to let the oil drip down. Let the burners heat up. I'll clean the spatula. The mushrooms are going near the end, so they absorb the butter and joy. All the joy, like little sponges. And, this unscrew? Of course it doesn't. Alright, well, here goes Melinda's hot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 exactly. And I'll give it a taste near the end, and then the Cholula green pepper stuff goes on to, well, I can't lower it with the Cholula, but I could, it's got a good flavor. All right, coming back. I like the way the Breville is doing this, the non-stick. Look at the evenness of that, where we got a big bubble of hot in the middle. Which one is this? It's a Cuisinart. if you could even see through the steam. It is cooking fast, however, because then that burner gets hotter and I had to adjust. I haven't done this before. Oh, listen to that. We're getting to the part where I'm getting ready to add those mushrooms. Actually, I think I'll taste one first. Assess the heat. Okay. That one must have had all of it. Well, these are not pussy peppers. These are Sonny Crockett and Tubbs man peppers. Even now. Alright, just gonna sort of let them sit on top for a second. There is no courage without fear. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Done. These will take, well, look at it, it's 8:58. I started this video at 8:15. We'll see when we finish. These are done now. They're just, you could still chop them. You have to push down to chop the peppers with the spatula. So they're done. And they finish at the exact same time. Perfect. Which is interesting considering this is a very expensive Breville that's not non-stick, and that is a, you know, Cuisinart. The question becomes, how do I carry this 90 minutes to the Jersey Shore? I'm wondering if this will fit it. I don't think it will. Oh no! No! Got 2 of those. Take it in a pot. Ooh, I got trays, but do I have lids? I have tin foil. Alright, I got trays and tin foil. This is just off. It's just residual heat now, so. That's why you turn that way. This is Zeos's hot bell pepper. I'm going to try another one? Hold on. Let me have a mushroom. No, we got to do another. The Cholula, you actually taste the flavor there. So good. And also hot. Oh. Oh, good.